Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So, few changes because of chess.com's new terms of service. You'll see I have the logo here now. Yay. Whatever. Anyways, other than that, let's just get into a game. There. 10 minutes. Let's go. What the? Oh, wait, there we go. Whoa, why is it so laggy? Okay. E4, C6. Knight to F3. We're playing D5. Ooh, advanced. All right. So we're going to go C5. Okay. They played C3. Let's pin the knight. Okay, the knight's not going to go there. He brought their bishop to E2. Queen's probably going to come out that way. Should we just take? Let's just take. Close it off. They took back with the bishop. Close it off with E6. D4. I'll bring my knight to C6. I'll think about taking that. They'll probably... Ooh, the castle. Okay, knight first and then... Yeah, let's do that. Knight to E7 and then we'll bring it up to F5 because I don't want to go to H6 just in case of that. All right. If I bring my queen to B6. Ah, shit. If I bring it to B6, I can attack both of those. Let's just do that. Okay, no, I got it. Here. Okay. Okay. Queen to D2. Defending both of those still. I'm unpinned, so bring my knight to... Yeah, let's bring it to F5. I can still take here. Okay. I can bring my bishop out attacking this bishop, even if they take... Sorry. Even if they take this way, ooh. Okay, they dropped their bishop back to E2. Let's see if... Yeah, okay. So we traded bishops. I brought the bishop to E7. Knight wants to go there. They brought their knight to A3 because they blocked off their own pawn. I want to take on D4, but if I do that, their knight comes into B5. Is that a problem? Because that's going to be annoying. I think I'll play A6 first and then take, or maybe I'll castle. Because I got 3 attackers here. Ooh. I can still castle, though. Yeah, let's just do that. Queen to G5. I'm not afraid because the knights cover each other. So you want to take there. So I can attack there first. Or I can just... What if I just bring my rook to E8? Sorry, boys. Sorry. There you go. Even if you take there, I can take back with a pawn. You know, let's just do that. I still have the pawn there to... Oh, I should have took back with a knight. I'm spaced out. That's why we don't go fast. Okay, we still have the pawn here. Rook blocks and then knight. Or let's just go here. The only real way to defend is that way, right? Okay, what if I take? What if I take? I'm just gonna take. There. I move down. Okay, I didn't say the moves, so they're over here. Whatever. Sorry. There you go. Where to go? Where to go? My knight's still in trouble. Okay. If I push here, the queen can come to h6. Let's not do that. So that's going to be dangerous. But then I can take there. The rook's also looking at my queen. So I can go queen d4 maybe? Or should I just drop it back to shoot b6? You know what? b6. I'm down to 5 minutes here. Let's try to... Should I try to trade the queens? Let's try to trade the queens here. Let's go like that and see if we can trade. Okay. Yeah, I got the ball. Whoop. What did you... Worry about that later. Declined. Okay, queen to h4 declined. Okay. Let's go b5. Running out of time here. Okay, that's a good move. So, they've infiltrated with rook to c7. If I go up, I can also hit the rook at the same time while hitting the knight. If they take, I can take. There's no back rank. Even if we do that. Yeah, let's do that. So even if the queen takes, like, rook takes, queen takes, I should still be okay. I can also take the rook, and then they would have to drop the knight back. Yeah, I can still do this. Hang on. Okay. Queen to b1. Check. Drop back. Take? I'm just going to do it. I'm down, almost down to 3 minutes. go here, but then the queen gets that. Get rid of rook. Ooh. No, I want an umbrella. Threatening to take. Threatening to take. So I didn't take back. I did that real fast. I didn't calculate. Well, I'm trying to figure out if I do this. All right. We'll take the rook. King, defending the knight. Rook to c8. Then I can bring it to the back. I think that's the best bet. I'm fine with that. They can take this pawn. That's fine. I have better fish to fry. So I want to go rook to c1. They can also take this pawn. I don't care. I'm fine with that. Eat that pawn. I'm fine with that. Check. I'm not fine with that. Oh. Ooh, I can block. I thought that was mate. If I do, okay. If I bring the knight back, I can still go back and forth, right? Yeah. Let's just risk it. Who cares? Let's just risk it. I'll calculate after. Hi, yes. Hi, Remington. I can take, check, bring it back, still defend, and then I can come back. Hi. Give me the ball. So that's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. That's the plan. Okay. Oh. Okay. If I go queen to e4. Hi, Colt. Queen to e4. Block. Check. And then we can pick up the knight after. If we don't do that, what if he moves to, or they move to? Let's just do that. I'm down 2 minutes. If they move there, I can move there. If they move back up, then I can bring the queen up. Oh, but it's not check. I should be okay if it's not check still. Okay. So, still threatening to take the knight. Still planning to take that. Ooh. Okay. Taking. Should be no problem. Check it. Yes! Okay. Woo! Got a little excited there. Obviously, I freaked out. Ooh. Felt like a good game. This got me. I remember seeing. What? Is it trapped? Oh, hang on. Give me like 2 minutes. Okay. Let's just go to review real fast, or else they're gonna whine. Okay, hang on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where? Oh, there. In the laundry basket. Hey, accuracies are gone. Oh, did I screw that up? Can we see that well? Not really. Anyways, accuracy is like 70, blah, blah, blah. We don't care. Let's just start the review. All right. Caro-Kann, like usual, they pushed. I pushed c5. Yeah, they see it's still good. It's not bad. Like they restrict their bishop, but like once again they're just gonna push that, right? So I could take. So I wasn't too worried. So figured I'd go for the pin. Okay. I was thinking since they brought the bishop here that I should take, because if I don't, they're just gonna move, or like even if they move like here, then like I'm forced to take. And yeah, I don't mind losing the bishop pair. Like it's not a big deal. I know bishop pair's better, but whatever. So that comes out. I defended. And then they played d4. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. This part. Bishop g5 is an inaccuracy. You get a chance to win a pawn through an eventual fork. Ah, that's the fork. Okay. So yeah, bringing the queen to b6. All right. Cool. Okay. This is a mistake, but there was something better, and that was the just taking. Yeah. See, I wasn't worried. I wasn't sure about that, but yeah, because they already showed the fork earlier. Okay. Their queen d2 is a mistake. Their best option was to strike at the center with the pawn. Oh. Interesting. This strikes the center. So I would take... Would you take back? And take with the knight, because if I took with the pawn, then the bishop would take. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Alright. Ooh. Knight f5 is a miss. Their king has still not castled. Yes, I know. Watch out. Your opponent made him miss the chance to punish them. Okay. That's not so bad. But that's... Okay. I'll remember for that next time. Okay. Yeah, bishop e2, I was wondering. They had an opportunity to punish you, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Bishop e7 is a miss. Their better option was to attack the bishop with a pawn. Goes back, and then what? Oh, because the center's locked up. So I don't need to castle. I can just start attacking. And that's when they would have to hit the center. Okay. Even if they took, then I would take back, and then when my bishop's attacking the king that way. Oh, son of a bitch. Alright, well at least I rewatched this shit. Alright. Okay. Fair trade, yada yada yada. Urge wants to recapture a piece. Oops. No. What was the best for that? Okay. I understood literally none of that, so we will review that later. All right. 983 is good. The rooks can see each other now. Blah blah blah. Okay. Ooh, Queen G5 is a blunder. Their problem is defend, but now it's hanging. Oh, this one. I didn't take though. I was considering that, but I wanted to castle. Oh, but I was thinking about the stupid G7, but my knight covers that. I'm so dumb. Fuck. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, I can't miss the opportunity. Okay. I can pick up the free pawn now, which I didn't do because I was worried about my knight. Because I was thinking if I did that, okay, they would take, I would take, and then they would take. That's what I was thinking. So, that's what I was going through my head, was something along those lines. But no, apparently this is the best. Because I just could take back. Frickin' they're recovering each other. Oh my goodness. You know what? It's funny because like Friday I finally went to a chess club, local chess club. I said whatever, took the wife for more support. So I love her. She's great for that. You know, I'm like mid-40s and I still get nervous doing this stuff, right? So, and yeah, played a bunch of games and came to the conclusion I'm really bad at having tunnel vision. Or like was sticking with an idea. So like that's something we definitely need to fix. Way off topic now, but anyways. Hi, yes, sorry boys. All right, I like their choices. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I forgot. I realized that after. So. All right. Finally take the pawn. I did not consider them doing that. Okay, no more for a second. No more. I did not consider them covering with the F rook. I was thinking of them covering with the A rook only. So they have two rooks, not one. So I didn't think of that. But I did see this. So because I was thinking if they did go with the A rook, I would still get this pawn. So they took there, I took back. Here I was worried about the pawn because they had two attackers, but at the same time the rook was looking at my queen, so I had to move the queen somewhere. I moved it to queen b6. I'm losing a pawn. I realized that, but no, I don't want that. I wanted the best move. Huh. I can see why. Okay. Rook a b1. I can understand they're attacking my queen and they're skewering to my pawn. I get that. So I had to move it. I wanted to trade queens at this point in time. So this move loses pawn. I understand that. They declined, which I thought was a good idea for them. And then I pushed here so I could at least block the path of the rook and defend the pawn at the same time. Wow, rook c7 is a mistake. Holy smokes. Give me. Huh. Okay. Why can't I just take there? Oh, because the queen has to cover this square, or else it's going to be queen comes down and comes over as mate. Oh. Okay. I didn't do that, though. I did find that move. But, oh yeah, that's right. They took there and I took the rook. Okay, it blocked. If I didn't do that, if I just took the rook, win a rook through a fork. Oh, there's also that. But because that's defended. I didn't even think the queen was defending there. Okay, so good thing I pushed. I pushed because I was thinking of having an umbrella. Here. After that, they defended the queen. Oh no, not defended, but that helped. But they needed a loof. Took the rook. They took. I came over to defend the knight so I can bring the rook over to threaten the queen. I still wanted to file because I wanted to come here. And then I got lucky here. I thought it was checkmate for them. I thought I was done. I thought I had to go like this, or I had no defense for that. So it's nice I was wrong, but question is, if I brought the rook, would it have mattered? Then they would have a free queen, or the queen would be free, wouldn't it? Huh. See, I was thinking of just bringing the knight here because it was defended with the rook and then go back and forth, almost like a windmill. So, and then that way I had two attackers still instead of just the queen attacking. Other than that, ooh. I'm losing material this way. Okay, hang on. There was a way to win material? I didn't see that, did I? No. I went here instead. Okay, what? So that was the pin. Okay, what was the follow-up? Okay, and I could win from there. Yeah, okay, fine. And after that, that was game. All right, cool. A lot to go over. So, yeah. Thanks for checking me out. But, oh, that was a brutal game. That was good, but it was brutal. All right. And then I'll try to fix the screen crap later. So, anyways, bye.